Hello and welcome, my petite pudding tossers. It's SJB here, and today we're gonna go deep in the wet, delicious pinkness. So, also, I just wanted to, I was just looking at the towers, and I have no idea why, but almost all the monkeys look really, really cool, but the alchemist, for some reason, just looks really confused, sort of sad, angry about what's going on. I don't know what's going on with him. But there is one important note here to look at. You can see some pink inside his mouth. And that's what this video is about today. Today we're going to only be using towers and upgrades that specifically have visible tongues. So I wanted to show you guys this really quickly because I wanted to show you an example of what a visible tongue looks like. Having an open mouth is not a visible tongue, but if you can see the pink in the middle there, you can see that that is indeed a tongue. It does not need to be a sticker outer. For example, something like a Moab Dom, whereas full-on tongue out and everything. We don't need to go full out, we just need to be able to see the pinkness. But keep in mind that this means that there's a lot of upgrades that do not have tongue sticking out, so we can't buy anything all the way up until we buy an official Moab Dom. We don't get the entire path unlocked, only the upgrades where their tongue is sticking out. Now that we got the rules down, we're playing some chimps for you guys. This is no continues, no health, no income, no monkey knowledge, no powers, and of course, no selling. But we've missed one important detail. The fact that you guys need to press that like button! And a second detail that I forgot to pick a hero. Believe it or not, there are only two heroes with their tongue sticking out. We've got Gwendolyn, or we've got Etienne, both with their tongue sticking out. Everybody else is either tongueless, we don't know for sure, we can't guarantee that, or they are hiding it inside their mouth bunker. So today what we're going to do for you guys, we're going to play with, I think, Gwendolyn. Cam detection is probably going to be pretty difficult, but I think it's going to be more fun if we have to try to get our own cam detection with all this stuff. So believe it or not, one of the only monkeys that has his tongue even remotely visible as a low tier is a Fireball, Intense Magic, Wall of Firing Wizard over here, and a Guided Magic or Arcane Blast. But once you get to third tiers, you're already missing that tongue action, so we cannot go any further than that. This isn't a very good map for the Wizard, though. This is a very difficult one to pull off, but we'll see if we can get this flowing in here, because I do want to go for a third tier Dart Monkey fairly quickly, and or my hero would also be a very good tower to go for. But the start here could actually be one of the trickiest parts of the entire game. Luckily, Fireball Wizard is pretty beastly, and an Intense Magic Fireball Wizard is even more beastly, but it does suck away some of that money. So I think we're going to try to pivot. Hopefully, pivot fairly quickly. Oh, and we're already losing the game here, folks. This is really rough. I might have to go Guided Magic. Okay, I don't love it, but Guided Magic, Fireball. Usually you want to go Guided Magic, Intense Magic is usually better, but this could work out. But my problem is that normally I'd build a low-level Dart Monkey, but I can't get quick shots or very quick shots. I have to go all the way up to a triple shot Dart Monkey, which is 430, 630, 740. It's about 740 plus the cost of him, so it's about $950 something to get this guy, and that just seems like it's unaffordable for me right now, which is really, really, really upsetting and sad. Dang. I've got a trick up my sleeve. The glue-soaking glue gunner. He's got his tongue out, baby. Let's go. Let's put him on last. Let's see if this will keep my wizard in the game here. As my main popping power, we also have to make sure we switch him to first when Bloons are about to sneak through. And it looks like we do indeed. For now, we're going to go for the globs. Just to make sure we're gluing as many things as we possibly can. And now, this is where it gets tricky, man. Can we save up enough money to either get a Dart Monkey or Gwendolyn or something? Because if we can just get Gwendolyn out here, I think we're going to be golden for quite a while. But to make that happen, it's tricky. All right, so far, Wizard doing a great job here. Round 11, just yellow Bloons. Still need another $500 to get what I need, though. I could pop down another Wizard, but that just, again, siphons away my ability to get anything flowing in here. So I am rooting for myself right now. Come on, little Wizard. You can do it, my friend. You can do it. Ooh, I could go Arcane Blast, which is something I almost never do. But I would really rather not do it if at all possible. We're so close. I just got to get her done. Get her done. Okay, okay, okay. There's a lot of Bloons here. A lot of Bloons. Wait a sec. Ooh, it looks like I can indeed afford Gwendolyn. All right. We're going to put her on last and them on strong for now. And I think I'm going to go for that triple Dart Monkey just to get him. I don't know if there's another better tower that I can get that's just going to make sure that I can pop the purple Bloons. And still allow me to get some camera detection up in here. And hopefully get another couple things flowing, I guess. Ooh, you know what's interesting? They just changed Wall of Fire. So now my guided magic Wall of Fire, I can actually position the Wall of Fire right in the middle of this pathway, which will actually be really, really solid. Here we go. We got enough money for this Dart Monkey, so we're going to go for it. Triple shots, and I think we're going to go for the longer range. Let's put him down here. Yes, let's put him down here. So we're going to go triple shots. He's got his tongue out. You can see it. And we're going to go for that long range enhanced eyesight. All right, we got that cam detection action on there. And we're going to say, you know what, we want you to pinpoint them camo balloons, bro. You just got to snipe them. More than anything else in the world. Snipe them camo balloons. All right, things are looking really good right now. But it's mostly because Gwendolyn's just really, really strong right now. She starts to lose her edge in the middle of the game, but then picks it up once she reaches level 20 again. But for a little while, this could be weird around Moab territory. Like, what are we going to do to make sure that Moab is going to go down for sure? Because normally I'd go for something like a necromancer or something, but I'm just not allowed to do that. And oh, look at this! Oh, that was tighter than I wanted to be. Dang. All right, we really got to start making some plays here. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go for that Wall of Fire. I'm going to go for that Arcane Blast. And I'm going to position this fire right in the middle here. I can also reposition it to down here if, you know, purple balloons or something comes in and kind of gets in the way, which is really cool. All right. Hopefully you guys are having a fun time getting all wet and juicy and pink all over me with me. I don't know if you guys are sticking your tongue out while playing this game or just kind of like playing with your tongue a little bit or playing with somebody else's tongue with your tongue. That could be fun if you're into that kind of thing, you know? It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird to say it like that, but it's a pretty common thing, I guess. All right. Anyways, what else do we got here? So I guess my biggest problem now is a lot of the towers that have their tongues out are not middle tier towers. They're not third tiers. They're not usually fourth tiers. They're mostly jumping into the fifth tier category. So things like the Moab Dom, which I do kind of want to get, to be honest, but it means everything up to that is just going to be worthless, and I just don't know if it's possible. We've also got, oddly enough, there's not the Boomerang here. We can go for the Turbocharge, but not the Bionic Boomerang. That's a pretty expensive tower just to get him, just to have him, but I can go Permacharge. Look at that pink, delicious tongue action. Do we want to go for that guy next? I really need some more cam detection. Let's figure out how we're going to get that crap. Oh, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Signal Flare! There he is. All right, we got to go Signal Flare. He's going to be our full cam detection here. Because I don't have cam detection on my Wizard, which is kind of sad. Like, super sad. All right, we're going to go for him. This is kind of sucktastic, but we're going to go for it. We've got the Signal Flare. Get his tongue out. We got some extra fire in here. We're going to put him in the middle of all this, and we're going to go for the faster reload. ×2. And that should hopefully be enough range kind of over here. If not, we're just going to put it on top of the Wall of Fire and just say screw it. But it looks like most of it is getting either decamoized or popped or birdie stuff or whatever. And I'm happy with that. All right, our next big hurdle is going to be the Moab. And a lot of these things that pop Moabs are just not here. Ninjas, completely not allowed. It's kind of sad, actually. A lot of Super Monkey action, not allowed. A lot of Super Monkeys, believe it or not. Laser vision, he's angry, he's like happy, showing his teeth, not very happy for some reason, all of a sudden jumps to super angry, and then he's back to like orgasmic or something like that. Now, this is the only guy that I think that's a tongue, but he could just be like a beaver, and that could be his like brown bottom teeth. I just don't know for sure. So we're gonna leave the true sun god out of our chimps game today. I know that like it would be cool to have one of those guys, only 540 grand, but I don't think we can use them. So we're stuck without any super monkeys today either. And a lot of the other towers like tack shooters and cannons, I thought the Mob Eliminator might have a tongue in there, but he's not, man. He's not sticking his tongue out at all. So we're stuck with a lot of weirder towers. The only other tower that I think that I have to not include in this, again, this is not a water map, so it doesn't really matter that much. But this guy, if you look really, really closely there, I think that's a tongue. I mean, how tongue-alicious is that? It looks pretty tongue-like, but nobody else has a tongue. So it's like, just to stay away from them in their entirety. Oh boy. I think I got $5,000 saved up. What do I want to get? Oh, I got the perfect answer for you guys. The perfect answer for you. This is perfect for round 40 and hopefully good enough for the future rounds here. And then we're going to have to start saving up for some bigger towers because just going with these weird second tier and third tier towers might not work out in our favor. All right, we got a heli pallet, but the heli pallet actually does not have any. Oh, he does. Okay, Quad Darts has his tongue out. Oh, he's got, oh, faster darts, faster firing, and Moab shove, but then we lose it. All right, so we can go for a Moab shove here, no problem. 3240, and he got buffed. He's much cheaper than he used to be. Very efficient here. And then we're going to sadly... No, we're going to unsadly, we're going to go for the quad darts here. All right, we're going to go quad darts, and we're going to go pursuit on this guy. We're just going to let him fly around and do his thing. I could just lock him in place here, but I feel like it's nice to just kind of have him do his own thing and catch the balloons as they're kind of walking by here. So for round 40, how we doing? Well, I'm kind of mad about that, so let's get everybody in range here, and with that combination, we do survive. Okay, Chimps is going okay so far, but we really need some heavy-duty monkeys with tongues on here. All right. There's a couple other ones that I'm really thinking about getting here. One weird one that I don't know if we're going to be able to use very well that I want to use is a Berserker Brew, but nobody else around him has tongue action. Oh, permanent brew, but I probably can't afford that guy. 65 grand in a Chimps game. It's possible, it's just not likely when you're dealing with all this tongue action here. Okay. Balloons are getting popped. I guess that's the main thing. Generally speaking, we've got enough popping power, but the ceramics coming in here are going to start to get a lot more painful for us, especially when you have ceramic purple combos and stuff like that. So I have a tower that I want to get, though. I know that you guys probably don't like it very much, but it's like perfect for this map. It's just perfect in general. We've got a heavy shells and an artillery battery here. And the artillery battery, he's pretty angry. I mean, he's not really like sticking it out for pleasure. He's mostly sticking it out for pain. But it still is being stuck out, man. It's stuck out right there, ready to go, ready for us to watch it in all of its glory here. And we've got an artillery battery in our team as well, so Bloons should not be an issue. Now we've got a decent amount of Moab slowdown, a good amount of grouped balloon popping power, which is a decent amount of Moab popping power for a while. We have to start saving up for our big boy. So let's go over the options here for the 5th tiers that we could possibly get. There's a Bloon Incineration, 43,000. We already have a Signal Flare, but we cannot get Shattering Shells. We have to save up basically $50-something thousand here. Fair enough? Maybe. Next up, we've got the Sentry Champion, which I'm leaning towards because he's pretty cheap and because the Sentry Expert can be used. And we basically only can't use Sprockets. That's the only thing we can't use. That seems pretty fair. I mean, like, we could go all the way up to that guy pretty easily. Even just a Sentry Expert might be enough to just kind of keep us in the game for a while. So I'm leaning towards this guy as my next tower, but not as my only 5th tier tower. Interestingly enough, there's a couple other weird ones that, like, I'm not sure if this is going to go properly, but if we're worried about cam detection at all, or DDT popping power, this might be important. Ultra Jug. Ultra Jug's got his tongue out. The only other Dart Monkeys that have their tongue out, I believe, are Super Monkey Fan Club and Triple Shot. So, I don't know if I'm going to use in those guys, because I need a lot of them. I could go Triple Shot, Super Monkey Fan Club combos, but that's a lot of money invested in something that's not guaranteed. So that's a little bit tricky to go for, obviously. And then, weirdly enough, there are a couple ice towers that I can use. The Super Brittle, you can see his tongue back there for sure, and the Icicle Impale. He's definitely got his tongue out completely. That would be cool. I would like to use an Icicle Impale, I think. I would not mind a Super Brittle on this map. I'm just not entirely sure I'm sold on him yet. We'll have to see. I generally don't use him, but he's also a good decamoizer. And that could be pretty sexy, because I don't have... I mean, this guy is a decamoizer. I don't remember what the new patch notes are, but I think this guy strips camos off of DDTs, but only if it's Monkey Knowledge or something like that. Oh man, there's a weird rule going on with the Signal Flare stuff, and I'll have to probably either look it up or just hope for the best once round 90 pops out, man. Because I really do need that like decamoization aspect, because nobody really sees camos directly, you know? This thing really is like doing all of our camo stuff right now. Anyways, I think we're going to go for it. Let's go Engineer first. And if I don't get decamoized like a Moab Dom, he ain't going to do nothing, bro. He's going to be terrible. Okay, yeah, we're just going to throw him down in the middle here. I think that's going to be the best place for him. It's decent, but, you know, we're using up some of the space here with some kind of weirder towers, but these are not horrible. Sadly, I don't think I can adjust the glue into anything. Once you get to 3rd tiers, they lose their tongues. You know, look at this. This guy doesn't even have a freaking mouth. He just goes. All right, so these guys, I can only stick with 2 2s. And at that point, what's the point of upgrading any further, man? I needed him at the very beginning to help out my wizard, but I don't need him long term. Again, all we want to do is beat all the way through round 100. Okay. We've got a lot of abilities to use. That's pretty cool. Gwendolyn's got her 2 abilities, and we've got our artillery battery ability here. Oh, permacharge. Maybe? There's so many options, but they're so difficult to figure out exactly what we're going to do. Okay, we're going to start with this guy. Let's just get him going. Here's a full-on 4th tier, and we're definitely going to go for the middle path combo, deconstruction, for that popping power. All right, we do have the camel lead popping power. I completely forgot about needing that, but I guess I just maybe overlooked it because I knew I had it, or I was just being an idiot and it just worked out anyways. All right, again, this is being annoying, so we're going to put this guy on lock in place for a little while. Oh my god. I'm going to block him in place right here. I want to get him in range of at least a couple things over here, dude. So it doesn't take forever for us to pop this stuff. Round 63 could be a bit of a pain. I think with an artillery battle, we should be good. But there's no guarantees on 63 ever just straight up going down. But only $9,000 away from the Century Champ, and that is going to take us to round 80, I think, easily. Again, only issue for us is camo detection, but with this guy, 78 shouldn't be a problem. So I'm feeling pretty comfortable overall. Overall, reasonably comfortable. But what I might have to do is do something weird like getting a Ultra Jug camo detector or something like that. Like, that could be our camo detection for later on in the game. I don't know if I want to do it that way, but I'll have to keep that in mind for sure. So once we get the Century Champion, though, I think we're going to be golden until 80, so we'll just kind of skip a lot of these rounds and get this going here. But before I get there, I do want to let you guys know I feel a little bit bad with my video yesterday. So I don't know if you guys watched it, but not very many people did, and I feel bad about even posting it. But the reason why I posted it, I was actually just going to completely throw the video out. But I've paid somebody to make these mods for me. Basically, it's like my own personal mod kind of thing. And I wanted something where the Monkey Ace was going to shoot out random projectiles, and it was kind of cool, but it was also a little bit lame at the same time. So I wanted to do a Monkey Ace because I was planning on having the Monkey Ace Paragon come out soon. And it just so happened that when I got that video done, the Monkey Ace Paragon came out that night, and I wasn't able to get my video up of that as a prequel. So then I went on a trip with my family this weekend, and I'll tell you guys about that once we get back to round 80 here, and we'll finish off our story. So as predicted, things are going overall pretty well. I can't complain too much over here. Things are getting popped. This guy's doing, I think, majority of the popping power, but not all of it. I mean, this guy's got 41, she's got 54, he's got 6,000. The mortar's doing a big chunk, 87,000, and of course, decam-wise, not that many pops, but still pretty decent, 5,600. And still doing a pretty significant amount of pops for being a pretty cheap tower. And stalling MOABs and things like that. So overall, we're doing very, very well. One thing that I did do a mistake on, though, is I accidentally built my ice tower early, so please forgive me on that. He doesn't have his tongue out, and I don't have the money for the 5th tier yet. I had him for a long time, too, so we're going to have to wait this out, but I think I'm going to need about 32, 35, 36, 37, all right, about 38,000 or so, which we're almost there for. And I'm going to get an Icicle Impale with my camo detection, and I think that's going to help me out against the DDTs. All right, I think even if I don't have that much other popping power, I think this guy will take down most of the DDTs anyways. And I put him lower down on the screen instead of in the front, because if the bad pops, I want to stun them DDTs and oh my god, it's near the back of the screen here. Maybe even push them backwards or something like that, get him back in range of all my stuff. And hey, we got enough money already. Let's get this puppy. Boom, 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 Icicle Impale with Permafrost and Cold Snap. And there he goes. That is delicious looking. So, anyways, the reason why I didn't have a video ready is because on Thursday, I was trying to make 3 videos to power through and get you guys through Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I made my Paragon video, which took me like over 4.5 hours to record, which took me like if you have to play Bloons for like 4 hours in a row, doing things that are like fun, okay. If you're playing the game, doing some challenges, stuff, that's cool. I was just like watching the rounds play through and just using abilities. A late game, like 8 times in a row. It was not very fun. So I was already kind of annoyed, but I was like, I gotta take a quick break, take my dogs on a walk, eat some food and stuff. I came back, and I'm like, let me get another video done. I went for a 2 Tower Chimps video. My 2 Tower Chimps video took me forever. I lost so many times, it was absurd. So I got like kind of annoyed and everything, and by the time I was trying to make my 3rd video, I'm like, I don't have enough time. It was like midnight or some crap. I'm like, I don't have enough time to make this, but I have this old Monkey Ace Chaos video. And I was like, yeah, you know what? It's kind of old, it's kind of stupid, but at least it's something. And I kind of regret uploading it, to be honest. I should have just went nothing. It wasn't terrible. I'm sure you guys some of you guys didn't mind it, but it just felt bad. I felt bad about it, I guess. So I just want to throw that out to you guys really quickly, that we're going to try to get the quality videos back up in action for you. But it was all because I went on vacation with my family. So we went to, this was our first family vacation that we've done in like 20 plus years. Maybe not plus. 20-ish years. I was probably close to 10 years old when we did our last like trip to Wisconsin Dells or something like that. We never did any vacation since then. So we finally decided, let's try it out. Let's see if we could do a little short vacation. So we just went Friday to Saturday, leaving on Sunday. And it was pretty fun. Overall, everybody seemed to have a good time here. DDTs, I think we'll be fine because of this. But I have to check to see if we're decamo-wizing. We are decamo-wizing. That is very nice. This guy's going to be clutch. Unbelievably clutch. I'm very happy. Okay, great. This is gonna go down so easily. We don't even need this guy. And we got $27,000 here, and I think I know what tower I want to get, but I gotta think about this. If I can get enough money for the Moab Dom, I'd love them. 54, 56. It's like 58,000 or so, 57,000. So the 30K. It's possible, but I don't want to get him too late. I don't want to get him on around 99 or something. Like, what's the point of that? Alternatively, I could go for a permacharge, which is not bad at all. I could also go for, like I said, a super riddle or something else, but I think I'm staying away from the ice towers at this point. I just want to get something that pops Bloons. I think the boomerang's the way to go. There are some alternatives here and there. I don't think they're worth it. I could spam some more towers that kind of already exist on the screen here, either dart monkeys or artillery batteries or something like that, but I just don't feel like that's going to be what I want to do. So here we go. Let's use our abilities, man. Make sure we're using these puppies up. Artillery battery ability is just so delicious, it's absurd. I love it. I love it so much. Oh, yeah, these DDTs getting smoked over here, boys. All right, so what did I say? I need 57,000. I mean, that's coming up. 20K? 20K? We might be able to afford that. I mean, 94 is a big chunk of money. 96 is a big chunk of money. If I can beat both of these guys with my artillery battery, we'll be totally fine. Totally fine. We're going Moab Dom, I think. We'll watch around 95 real quick. Make sure nothing bad happens here. I'm going to use stability real quick. I'll save my artillery battery. Oh, these Bloons are getting far. These Bloons are getting far. These Bloons are getting far. Blow them up. Whew. Oh, my God. We got to get some popping power here. We can't Moab Dom. It's impossible. Oh, yeah, I got a great idea. So even if we have some extra money here, this is what I was kind of afraid of. I'm like, what else can I build after this? Can't get the full-on super riddle after I get this guy. But this guy might be affordable. An Ultra Jug combo is not bad. So let's get this guy going, and I'm going to go for the... I'm going to go from up here. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it could go pretty much anywhere, but I'm not getting the Red Hot Rings. I am going to go for the... Oh, I don't have the money yet. Okay, at least this guy, we can see his tongue, so we're okay on that note. Man, I thought I was like... I was ready for money here, all that stuff. All right, Gwendolyn ability. Let's go for a turbocharge here. Let's go for that artillery battery blowout. And this should go better than the other time, hopefully. We got some extra popping power kind of across the board here. Ceramic's still getting pretty wild. Very good. This guy is so good, Moab Shove. If you haven't used him yet, make sure you're using him. All right, we're going to permacharge. We're going to cross path with the glaives. And I think we're golden. I don't think we can lose. This guy does not pop DDTs, though. Maybe I should have gotten the other cross path. I don't know. I'm hoping the Icicle Impale is just going to keep us in the game here. All right, we're going to start off with our artillery battery here. We're going to permacharge, actually, as well. I want to kill all the Moabs, so the rest of my towers can attack the DDTs, and it's working out very well. Very well. Round 95 was a breeze, baby. Now, I did use all of my good abilities here for round 96, though, which is a pretty beefy level. It's like a step down from 98. But it looks like it's still going down pretty easily. We're going to permacharge here. Take down these last Omegas. We'll probably get it back as well for round 97 anyways. Holy crap, we're doing great. And then with the last bit of money we got here, we're going to go for that Ultra Jug, my friends. We're going to put them on last. Oh, I don't have the money for it again. Oh, man, I'm screwing it up in the late game. Anybody else got tongues here? Nobody's got tongues. It's chimps, though. I can't sell. Does he got tongue? Nope, nobody's got a tongue. We cheated again. We have an extra dart monkey. I'm sorry, guys. I'm tongueless. I'm tongueless. I'm so sorry. All right, 97 went down so easily. Round 98, we're going to get the money for this guy soon, but we have to wait it out a little bit here. We're going to go for our permacharge kind of early. We might wrap around and use it a second time, but probably not. Artillery battery a little on the late side here. Looks like the Ultra Jug's ready to go. And we're going to get the cam detection on him just because. And I'm going to leave him on last, though. I'm going to leave him on last. We'll see what happens. Artillery battery movement. And with all that combined together, 98 is taken down. Gwendolyn, max level, level 20 here for round 99. Absolutely delicious. Yeah, so we didn't do anything too crazy on our vacation. Like I said, it was pretty chill. Just kind of hung out. We played a lot of board games. There was a hot tub there, so we spent like 2 hours in the hot tub. Had a campfire, but it was like 50-mile-per-hour winds, so it was a very scary and unfun bonfire. Trying to like roast marshmallows, and you just like have giant ash piles just like flying around in your face, like burning ash piles. Oh, here we go. Early permacharge. Let's go for this cocktail early, too. Artillery battery. Oh, we're way off with that puppy. I don't know how much extra popping power we're going to do, but we're going to hope for the best. We're going to keg blast as soon as we get this bad to pop. Permacharge is going to happen a second time, most likely. Ice Golem Impale is going to stall these DDDs so easily, though. Oh, here we go. All right. Use that. Burn them. And let's see if we can take them all down here, my friends. Chimps with only monkeys. And we get him, too. We get an insta-monkey with a tongue. And he's super pumped about that. Woo, yeah. All right. Victory. Let's touch tongues instead of giving high fives. High tongues, everybody. High tongues. Stick it out. Ooh, wiggle it like SpongeBob does. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed, make sure you press that like button for me. Make sure you subscribe. And I hope you guys have a super duper delicious day.